Fine. Now, our topic is ACL, Access Control List. Fine. Now, first thing, what is ACL? What is its use? Look, till now, what we have done, we have just established a network, and in that network, we have done configuration for smooth transferring of data, for communication between two or more different networks, for communication of nodes in a network. Fine. Our target was to establish connection between different node or different network. For this kind of establishment, we have used switch, router, cable, nodes, and some configurations. Some configuration related to switch management or LAN management related to networking, means communication between two or more different networks. Now, I can simply say, okay, fine, we have developed road for traffic of people, for vehicle. By the road, they can move easily from one place to another place. But on that particular node, there is some requirement about some traffic rules. Sometimes there is a requirement to stop some traffic for a smooth running of another traffic. Or due to security reason, we have to stop some ways also. Mostly we can see it in our city, like traffic police or traffic police department controls the traffic of public vehicles or anything. If there is a road, there must be some rule, there must be some control. In the same manner, we have established path between different networks, between different nodes. Now we have to control it. For that controlling, we will use access control list. Now, access control list is used at a router, and router works on IP address. That's why ACL will also control data traffic on the basis of IP address. Getting my point? Hello?
Yes, sir.
Okay. And in access control list, we filter data packet. Why I am using data packet, not frame? Because router is a network layer device and the data form is a packet at network. That's why if we will control data traffic, in that case, we will control data packet. That's why definition is, it is used to allow or deny a host one particular host or a network to communicate with another host or network. ACL can also allow or deny a specific service or all service. Means it has facility to stop a particular service also. It can stop all services, it can stop a particular service. So it is known as data packet filtering technique. It works on IP and services. Now, IP, you all know it well. Services relate, if you will think about services, then services related to protocol, because every protocol provides us a specific service. For example, telnet is used for remote accessing, as HTTP or HTTPS is used for web browsing to open a web page at a browser. And every services has some port numbers also, because for our convenience, we keep name of different services. But in IT infrastructure, name is not important, its number is important. And a service number is known as port number. So telnet port number is 23, HTTP 80, HTTPS 443, and many more. If we will decide to stop particular service, in that case, we will have to specify this port number. Fine. But how we can do it? How we can control? Okay, fine. ACL is used to control data traffic. It can filter IP packet on the basis of IP address and services. But how can we do it? Now, for this concept, first of all, there are basically two types of ACL. One is standard and second is extended. Standard ACL and extended ACL. But these two types of ACL can be configured and implemented by using two methods or two techniques or two ways. These two methods in these two methods, first is based on number. Number means there is some numeric range by which a router can understand that which type of ACL is being configured at the router. So if we will use number to specify types of ACL, in that case, that is known as numbered ACL. If we will use name in place of number to specify type of ACL, in that case, that is known as named ACL. So for configuration point of view, there are two types of ACL, numbered and named, but this is configuration part. But the really there are only two types, standard and extended. Fine. So now what is standard? What is extended? Okay, we will decide that how we will configure it, by using number or by using name. But first of all, we should understand what is standard ACL and what is extended ACL. Is it correct? Is it correct? Just,
Yes,
I have got a call. Fine. Are you getting my point?
Yes.
Hello.
Yes, sir.
Okay. Fine. Now, first, to understand these two types, first of all, I'm going to a scenario. Mostly, we have used this type of scenario. Like we have connected 3 routers, and all these 3 routers, we have connected 3 local networks. Fine.
Yes, sir.
In this network, I have taken example of 1.0.0, 2.0.0, 3.0, but it doesn't matter. In your class, I have mostly used 110.0.0 and 172.16.0.0 and 192.168.0.0. Fine. But now, just see this diagram. And in this diagram, suppose I have to stop this network means first network, to communicate with this third network. In this case, this network is known as source network, and this network is known as destination. Clear? To which I have to stop is known as source network. I have to stop it. So it is source network. Fine. And we can stop communication, like we can stop only one node or few nodes, a range of nodes, or this the complete network also. Is that this network will not communicate with this network. Fine. Now, in case of standards, first point is it uses only source address. In this case, we use only source address. Means we have to define only about that particular node or few nodes or complete network to which we want to stop. Means सिर्फ और सिर्फ हम ये बता सकते हैं कि कौन से नेटवर्क को रोकना है, but we cannot specify कि to which with which network, किस नेटवर्क के साथ. It's okay. In second type, we can specify both, but we will discuss this later. Now, if we can specify only source network, in that case, we will have to configure it at destination router. Just I'm going to give you an example to clear this point. Suppose I have instructed Yashraj कि Yashraj, you have to stop bit 2. I have given instruction to Yashraj, you have to stop bit 2. Yashraj ने कहा, okay, fine, sir, I will stop bit 2. And for example, bit 2 is in 2A room, class 2A. If I will instruct Yashraj, please sit at the gate of 2A classroom. In that case, what will happen with bit 2? bit 2 के साथ क्या होगा? अगर मैं यशराज को इंस्ट्रक्ट करता हूं कि bit 2 को रोकना है और फाइनली यशराज को मैं 2A क्लासरूम के बाहर बिठा देता हूं, जिस क्लासरूम में bit 2 है, उसी क्लासरूम के डोर. तो यशराज bit 2 के साथ क्या करेगा?
Sir, lock the door.
ठीक है, डोर लॉक कर देगा, तब तो फिर कोई भी नहीं जा पाएगा ना. उस बैच में सेठ भी है, राज वर्मा भी है, नीतू भी है, कोई भी बाहर नहीं जा पाएगा. भाई यशराज बाहर जाने वाले हर बच्चे को चेक करेगा, कहीं वो बच्चा बिट्टू तो नहीं है। मैनुअल नहीं सोचना है, मशीन की तरह सोचना है। यानी हर पैकेट को वो चेक करेगा कि क्या ये बिट्टू का पैकेट है। ओके फाइन, सिड का पैकेट आ रहा है, गो। नीतू का, गो। राज वर्मा का, गो। इस तरह से और जितने भी स्टूडेंट है ऑल गो। लेकिन जैसे ही बिट्टू का पैकेट आएगा वो क्या करेगा, स्टॉप करेगा। अब बिट्टू इस कंडीशन में कहीं भी नहीं जाता क्योंकि डेस्टिनेशन डिफाइन नहीं है। तो ये सोर्स पे यशराज को बिठाना गलत हो जाएगा। तो कहां जाके बिठाएंगे, डेस्टिनेशन। अब मान लो डेस्टिनेशन है 2C क्लासरूम। अब जब डेस्टिनेशन 2C क्लासरूम है और यशराज बैठ गया 2C के गेट पे, तो 2C का जितना बच्चा है वो तो आएगा जाएगा ही। 2A का बच्चा जिसमें बिट्टू है वो भी हर जगह जाएगा। इवन बिट्टू भी अब हर जगह जाने लगेगा। लेकिन बिट्टू जैसे ही 2C क्लासरूम में एंटर करेगा, एंटर करना चाहेगा, उसी वक्त यशराज उसके पैकेट को रीड कर लेगा और स्टॉप कर देगा। नहीं, तुम इसमें नहीं जा सकते। तो ये ऐसा क्यों करना पड़ रहा है? जिसको रोकना था उसके पास सिक्योरिटी नहीं लगा करके जिससे उसे कम्युनिकेट करना से रोकना था वहां पे जाके लगा रहे हैं। क्योंकि हम सिर्फ और सिर्फ ये बता रहे हैं कि किसे रोकना है, सिर्फ सोर्स के बारे में बता रहे हैं। गेटिंग इसी।
Yes.
तो स्टैंडर्ड ACL को हमेशा डेस्टिनेशन पे कॉन्फ़िगर किया जाता है, यानी जिससे रोकना है वही जाके कॉन्फ़िगर। इस ACL के केस में हम कोई स्पेसिफिक सर्विस डिफाइन नहीं कर सकते हैं। ये जब स्टॉप करेगा सारी सर्विसेज स्टॉप करेगा। और इसका न्यूमेरिक रेंज अगर देखें तो वो है 0 to 99। अगर हम नंबर्ड ACL को फॉलो करते हुए स्टैंडर्ड ACL को डिफाइन करते हैं, कॉन्फ़िगर करते हैं, तो न्यूमेरिक वैल्यू 1 to 99 एंड 1300 to 99, ये दो रेंज होती है। इसमें से कोई भी वैल्यू हम ACL डिफाइन करते वक्त डालेंगे तो और राउटर हमारा ऑटोमेटिकली समझ जाएगा, ओके फाइन, दिस इज अ स्टैंडर्ड। In second case, named ACL, we don't specify any number, we specify name, particular name, and that name is standard. We have to mention that this ACL is a standard, especially word STANDRD standard. Fine. Now look, I'm just going to do some practical on the standard ACL. Then it will be more clear. Okay. It is based on BLSM. Which be this scenario. Fine. This is a network. Just I'm going to check. Okay, 1.0.0.2. Correct as per our scenario. 2.0.0.2. 3.0.0.2. That router 11, 1, 12, 1, 2, 5, and that router 3, 3, 1, 12. Okay, fine. All configurations are good. In this local network, I have used 1.0.0.2, here 2.0.0, sorry, 1.0.0.0 network, 2.0.0.0 network, and 3.0.0 network. For router to router connectivity, here I have used 11 series IP, here 12 series. Fine. Scenario is okay.
Yes, sir.
Okay. Now I'm just going to check the routing table. Enable show IPU. In this, okay, routing also complete, and there is a RIP protocol. RIP. This R shows that okay, RIP is running at this router. Fine. Now I'm just going to check communication of this node with this with these two nodes. From this node, I'm going to ping 3.0.0.2. Yes, reply is coming. 3.0.0.3. Yes, reply is coming. Okay, fine. Now I have to stop this particular node to communicate with this network. Fine. Then the source network is this,
Yes, sir.
and destination network is
3.
this. Fine. So as per the standard rule, we should configure standard ACL at destination router. So we will configure it here at router 3.
Yes, sir.
So fine, at router 3, this is command line. Enable. I'm going to configuration mode. Now, access list. Now we have to specify number. I'm using numbered ACL number. Fine. 1 to 99 is the first string for a standard ACL. And now I have used 1. It means router is understanding that this is a standard ACL. Correct? Now then, what we have to do, we have to deny. To whom? To host 1.0.0.2. I have to stop this. Okay, fine. Whenever we specify any denial statement, then against this statement, we should apply a permit statement. We should configure a permit statement. So otherwise, this node will not able to work with to communicate with any other. Access list 1. Now, in place of denial, just write permit, and then for host in, all can communicate. Otherwise, 1.0.0.2 will not communicate, 1.0.0.3 will not communicate. No any node can communicate. That's why it is important to give a permit statement also to allow all other nodes. Fine. Now, ACL configuration done. बट मैटर ये है कि ठीक है आपने राउटर पे डाल दिया, लेकिन ये ACL तो किसी स्पेसिफिक इंटरफेस पे होना चाहिए, क्योंकि हमें स्पेसिफिक नेटवर्क से कम्युनिकेशन रोकना है, इसलिए अभी इसका इम्प्लीमेंटेशन बाकी है। और जब इम्प्लीमेंटेशन की बात आएगी तो हम यूज करेंगे इंटरफेस फास्ट इथरनेट 0/0। डोर पे बिठाना है क्लासरूम पे। एंड नाउ IP एक्सेस ग्रुप 1 जो ऊपर डिफाइन किया है वो है 1। एंड क्या करना है हमें, आउटसाइड जाके कॉन्फ़िगरेशन कर रहे हैं इस पे आउट। ये हो गया ACL का इंप्लीमेंटेशन। अब समझ रहे मैं क्या बोल रहा था स्टैंडर्ड ACL के केस में।
Sir, what is the use of second line?
Second line means this line.
Yes, sir. Yes.
Suppose you have stopped a particular node. That's why there is a deny statement.
Yes,
If you will not give specify any permit statement, in that case, all nodes of first network will not be able to communicate with third network, because router reads deny. Okay, deny. Then first of all सबको deny करें, इसलिए परमिट स्टेटमेंट आप बिना इसके स्टेटमेंट पे करके देखिएगा, यू विल गेट ओके फाइन, नो एनी नोड इज कम्युनिकेटेड while we have configured ACL only to stop a particular node, particular host. क्लियर?
Okay.
अब चलो चेक करके देखते हैं क्या सक्सेस मिला हमें। फिर से पिंग करने जा रहा हूं, अभी थोड़ी देर पहले पिंगिंग हो रही थी, अभी मैसेज आ रहा है डेस्टिनेशन होस्ट अनरीचेबल। I'm trying with another line. Again we are getting destination host unreachable, because we have just stopped this node. Now I'm going to try with another node of this network. Okay, fine, there is a restriction for this node, but there is no restriction for this node, so this node should communicate with this network.
Yes, sir.
Let's talk command line. Yes, this node is communicating. Yes. Now is it clear? Tell me.
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Okay,
Yes,
fine.
sir.
This is the standard ACL. But in this standard ACL, we have stopped all services with a particular network. A node is not able to communicate for any service. Total packet will be discarded as per the ACL rule. Fine. Now I am going to configure another type of ACL, not another type, in config in second way means named ACL. Right now I have configured numbered ACL. It's okay. This is standard ACL, but configuration way is using number. But now the configuration way will be name based, means named ACL. Sorry, destination router. No. Just exit. IP access list, STANDARD standard, and we have to give a name like BLU. I have given a name, Bablu. Type of ACL is standard, but name is Bablu. Okay. Now see, NACL. NACL means named ACL. Now, what Bablu will do? Deny host. I'm going to stop second host. 1.0.0.3. Find, then permit any, allow all other nodes. Find, and then nothing. Okay. Named ACL configured. Named standard ACL configured. Now I have to implement it. INT fast Ethernet 0/0 IP access group. Which access group? BA BLU. Bablu OET out. See. Difference between numbered ACL and named ACL. Both are doing same thing as per the standard ACL rule, but configuration way or steps are different. And named ACL is more comfortable than the numbered ACL, because in this ACL it is very clear what we are doing.
Sir, what is the use of last line here?
IP access group Bablu out.
Yes.
Actually, what is Bablu? Bablu is a rule. And what is this? What is Bablu rule? Bablu rule is this. In this rule, we have to, Bablu rule will deny host 1.0.0.3. Fine.
Yes, sir.
Okay. Now again, I'm going to check. Again, I'm going to check. Now we have just stopped this node. This node. At this time, this node is also not able to communicate due to the second rule which we have implemented. Now we have stopped these two nodes. Well, the third node will communicate. Definitely that node, the third node should communicate. So just I'm going to connect one more node and this network. Okay. I have to configure an IP address 1.0.0.4, 1.0.0.1 default gateway IP. Fine. Okay. Now, just wait, because color is orange till now. Now it is green. Desktop command prompt. Yeah, ping 3.0.0.2. Yes, it can communicate.
Yes.
Yes.
Fine. I think now you all are comfortable what he says here. Standard ACL. ठीक है?
Yes, sir.
Any doubt? Any question? No question. Neetu?
No, sir.
Sir, out means we are applying the rule to the destination node. Destination.
Yes, yes. And if we will implement it at the source, then it can in that case, we will use in. Okay.
Okay. Sir.
Okay, fine. So fine, I'm going to mark your attendance. Okay.